In this bulletin, despite a depressed imaging market, one US company is having to expand to meet demand. Hello, I'm David Gibbons and here is the news. One cartridge remanufacturer is adding staff due to growing demands from resellers and distributors in the US. Despite declining printing demands by consumers in the lucrative US market, LMI Solutions, with its head office and plant in Phoenix, Arizona, has gone on a recruitment campaign, and existing staff are being promoted to key management roles in customer services, sales and marketing. Christian Pepper is the new Director of Marketing and Business Intelligence, and he joins me online. Thanks for joining me, Christian.
Hi David, it's a pleasure to be here.
LMI Solutions has made a lot of noise about recruiting staff in the United States at a time when most of the industry is somewhat depressed about the future of imaging supplies. What is LMI seeing that others simply aren't?
Well, I think that there is a number of interesting opportunities in the marketplace today. I'll talk about maybe just three of them that are very topical. And they really fall under the areas of colour, the need for high quality products, and IP compliance. So colour, first of all, led by the OEM's model development, there's been a real push to migrate monochrome pages to colour. There are studies that show colour is very valuable to consumers, and from a channel perspective, resellers can charge more for colour, which obviously offsets the slow decline in the number of printed pages. High quality, that's especially important when we talk about colour. The nature and quality of colour and the reasons why end users are buying into it at higher prices means that they expect high quality. And very few companies in the market have invested in technology, the materials and processes required to produce high quality colour output. Instead, a lot of aftermarket companies have sought to offer the cheapest product that they can, and are often consumed with winning market share from one another based on offering the lowest price. But at LMI, over the time that the company has been around, we've always invested in a different business model, and that is to produce the highest quality product that we can and to price it attractively as an alternative to the OEM. And then finally, the area of IP compliance. 2015 has been an absolute pivotal year in the USA because of the amount of extra activity that's coming from the ITC and the Customs and Border Protection agencies looking to keep infringing product out from coming into the USA marketplace. So this extra scrutiny and the publicity that it's generated has been great news for LMI, and we've really benefited from it. Firstly, it appears that there has been a limitation on the amount of supply of low-quality infringing product coming into the marketplace. And secondly, all that extra activity has created publicity, which has really educated resellers and distribution partners that they need to take IP compliance seriously, and they need to seek out aftermarket partners like us that take OEM intellectual property compliance very seriously in their businesses.
Okay, so what kind of reaction has LMI had to the recruitment campaign?
Well, excellent. We were looking to hire 50 new positions to keep up with our growth. Many of those were professional roles. And on the day, we had almost 200 applicants arrive, and we filled many of those roles. But we're still looking for industry professionals in sales, supply chain, operations, and our research and development team. So if anybody out there is interested in joining us, we would really love to hear from you.
So tell me, Christian, have you found a successful business formula there at LMI? I mean, you offer a full package now with fully remanufactured laser printers along with your remanufactured cartridges. I'm not sure if anyone else is running an integrated package quite like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do believe it's quite unique amongst our competitors. And I think we're the only organisation that do offer both remanufactured hardware and remanufactured consumables. And that was really born out of one of the core business philosophies of the company, which is to listen to our customers and find ways to help them be successful in their business. And offering remanufactured printers is really a great example of that, because many of our partners, have realized that, fleets of printers, they age out and they have to be replaced. And so they get replaced with new devices, and those new devices don't immediately have an aftermarket consumable for them. So they asked us, what's the solution to that problem? And that's what led LMI to get into the remanufactured printer business.
These remanufactured printers are an amazing concept. You strip them down to the basics, replace worn parts with genuine OEM printer parts, repaint them, and they look brand new.
Well, thank you. We're really proud of our product quality, not just in hardware, where we put a huge amount of effort and added value into the product, but also into all of the products and services that we offer our customers. It's a very competitive industry. The OEMs have set the bar at a very high standard, and if we want to compete in this marketplace with them, we have to do the same. We have to offer our customers very high quality alternatives, or else they will vote with their feet.
LMI has also run a consumer campaign to see if consumers can tell the difference between an OEM and your aftermarket colour cartridge output. Tell me about that.
Well, that campaign actually exceeded our expectations. What we were looking to do was to really talk about the point that many resellers and end users in our industry purchase aftermarket monochrome cartridges, but the OEMs enjoy a greater than 90% market share in color. And so our objective was to show resellers that there is at least one company in the aftermarket where that can match OEM image quality from an output perspective. So very simply, our campaign ran by inviting resellers to come to our website and view two high-resolution images of the same picture. I have them here. One of them printed with an OEM cartridge, and one of them printed with an LMI cartridge. Now, can you tell me? Can you see the difference? And that was really the challenge that we offered, and resellers had to vote. And the results of that were that almost 50% of the people that participated picked the LMI cartridge as the one they thought was the OEM, which was kind of great. So what we were looking to do was really invite resellers to begin a conversation with us about taking another look at that policy of only using OEM color. And over the 2 months that the promotion ran, we had over 500 resellers participate in the program. And to us, I think that was a huge validation of how large and important the opportunity in color is right now for us within the aftermarket.
So how does LMI Solutions position itself going forward? Are there still opportunities in print consumables, and where?
Well, absolutely. They say where there is adversity, there is opportunity, and I think that's definitely our mantra here at LMI. Let me just kind of wrap up by revisiting those three topics again: color, high quality, and respect for OEM intellectual property. From a color perspective, in October, we're going to continue our color challenge theme of our marketing campaigns. We're launching a new extended yield cartridge series. We have a brand called Max Life that resellers are very familiar with here in the States. And that's always had monochrome cartridges that have much higher than OEM yields. But in October, we're launching our color series of the Max Life product. So that's very exciting for us. And those products will enable resellers to get a lot more pages out of a cartridge from LMI than an OEM cartridge, for example. And in terms of those other two opportunity areas, high quality product and IP compliance, I don't think the USA market is alone in its maturity where end users are looking for high quality alternatives to OEM products. So, we would like to invite people in the international markets that share similar values to our organization and have demand from their end users for an OEM alternative to reach out to us and explore ways in which we can partner together.
Christian Pepper, thank you for talking with me today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And for more breaking imaging news, go online to irecyclingtimes.com or grab a copy of Recycling Times magazine, published in 4 languages, with Cartridge World's new CEO Steve Whedon on the front cover this month. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. I'm David Gibbons.